Alright, Britata is level 10. I would say I'm trying to get everyone to level 10-ish. Oh my gosh, I'd rather have a Pidgey. So we're probably gonna get a Pidgey out instead. It's just the better Pokemon. I'd rather have a Farfetch'd than a Fearow, probably, in this game. I don't know. Probably Fearow is better, but I just don't find it as good as it should be. My cat is demanding pets, so if I'm a little distracted, that's why. Oh, come on, 30. How did you miss that, 30? Come on, seriously. Figures. Figures. Oh, my kitty's being really sweet. She really wants on my chest. That doesn't really work, honey. I'm pretty sore in my chest because I did bench press at the gym and I did. My body already hurts a little bit just laying here, honey. Nice. Sand attack is a good move. So that's good. I wish I could have her on my chest, but yeah, it literally flared up my injury a little bit. Yeah, of course I'm poisoned again. Big surprise there. Wow, what a surprise. Me poison again? Oh, that never happens. What do you mean? Yeah, my kitty is done with cuddles for now. Oh, honestly, I kind of need the space sometimes, so it's nice. As much as I love her company, too. Of course he got a critical hit, of course. Of course the poison's gonna kill me. I think I just need to sit up for a while. It's hard to breathe laying down all the time. It's easier to breathe when you're laying down, not at all like standing up or sitting up, right? So it's part of what's annoying about breathing for me. Oh, nice. That was a nice amount of experience right there. That was great. I could do with more of that, please. That was great. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to kill it in time. Yeah, I don't know with all that tail whip. It will probably be pretty hard. There we go, got it. Level 7 already, that's pretty good. He needs to learn a flying type attack. That's really what I want to see. Yeah, I'm trying to remember offhand, when does Pidgey learn the next move? It can't be too far out. So there were a lot of Pokemon Go codes, I guess, just as something different to talk about that's related, where you could redeem different stuff because of Pokemon Anniversary Day. So I did that yesterday. But yeah, that was really tedious because you have to go in to your account on the website. You can't, enter it on the app itself, which always throws me for a loop, I feel like, because I don't play Pokemon Go very often, so I don't remember that that's the case. So then I pick it up again, I'm like, oh, I want to enter the code, and then I have to figure it out again. And I think this time I'll actually remember, that that's right, you have to go onto the website to do it. As someone that's played from Gen 1 all the way up to Gen 9, that's just the way I expect that I'm gonna, enter the code. It's in the game. Yep, there we go, Gust. There, did not take long at all, so I just want to get it to level 10. And then we just have our bug-type Pokemon to work at getting to level 10. So yeah, we'll press select, and we'll switch that move right there, so that we then don't have to worry about it, and we can easily just grind away. I get really click happy. But yeah, I as a Pokemon fan, I feel thank you Nintendo for finally re-releasing. I guess I should say not just release, like re-releasing an old school title, because there have been very few of them, on the Switch platform. So you pretty much have Gen 4 remake. I guess Sword and Shield qualifies too, because it is turn-based, it is old school enough. And then you have Let's Go UV Pikachu, which, again, I don't think it fits the bill of the category I'm kind of painting here, because it isn't really traditional Pokemon. So the only traditional kind of style Pokemon games are, I think, the three I mentioned, really. So Sword and Shield, and then Sparkling Diamond and Shining Pearl. So I guess just those two iterations. And now it's been the third one, finally, right? That's what I'm trying to say, really. Here, like, finally a third one. Good job, Nintendo. It shouldn't... I'm laughing, and I feel it's preposterous, because it shouldn't be this hard to, appeal to old school gamers with some of the games you release. But a predominant amount of the ones that have been released on the Switch platform haven't really done that. Maybe I would put Arceus in there too, because it is turn-based. So maybe I would put that in there. I don't know, I'm pretty iffy on it, but maybe. And once again, the 3DS platform, I can play generations 1 through 7. So the amount of old school games that I can enjoy on there is so much greater than on the Switch platform. So I just think that they owe the old school gamers better, and it's, not balanced. That it's been more about the new school expectations. Like, literally, I find other turn-based monster catching games on the Switch in order to kind of, satisfy that itch, that urge, whatever you want to say. Like, there's Digimon Cyber Sleuth, there's a few other titles. Megami Tensei, Shin Megami Tensei 3. 4 and 5. I guess 5 and 3 are the ones on the Switch, technically, so we'll just throw out the other one. So it kind of sucks that, it's a franchise I love so much, but that I, would often rather play a different game, or a game that maybe it's a rip-off of it, or is very derivative of it, because it's a game, there's an indie title that I have too on my Switch. I think it's Nexamon. you know, that's very much like Gen 3 or something. Very traditional monster catching kind of Pokemon style game. But I definitely find it way more enjoyable than Legend ZA. So it's probably the worst thing I could say about Pokemon is that it literally has driven me to play other franchises, other titles that aren't Pokemon. Which, if you really want to keep appealing to an old school gamer, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna start working on getting this done too then. I do really like the name of this Caterpie. 8 Herp High. That's good. And again, it's a female, so clearly she's a lesbian. I'm feeling ridiculous in this playthrough that I want to catch mostly females, and then I'll sit here and wait until it's a female I can catch. Maybe I should look at it more like I'm enslaving the male Pokemon, you know, and to be in the Pokeball. Like, you want to play with your balls, now get in the Pokeball. I guess that's the way I look at any male that's in my, you know, in my party or in my box. Until we gain enough friendship, then I could definitely, you know, eventually be like, okay, this is a, you know, good male Pokemon friend of mine. He's not just my little slave. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We still need to level up Wamankey one more level. Yeah, look at that damage comparison. We're gonna have to keep switching. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you missed that time. I'm so glad you missed again. It's annoying enough that I'm gonna miss this much because of your sand attack. That's just annoying enough, so yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, especially if you're gonna miss, this is not gonna work out. Yeah, I can't wait to move somewhere where I can breathe easier than this. It's ridiculous. But I definitely like having the EXP gauge, because that was a thing they added in Gen 2. My cat's obsessing about trying to get into my lap again.